Welcome back to my channel, fellow watchers of Big Sky. Um, this week was quite an episode. I have a couple of questions to ask you at the beginning of each recap, review, blah, blah, blah. But first, I just want to do a disclaimer. My neighbors, I think that they're changing. I think that they're getting new carpet or something. I don't know what they're doing, but you will hear banging like that. Just ignore it. I'm not filming this tomorrow. We're getting this done today. Okay? All right. That's number one. Number two, this episode tried really hard to get us to almost forgive T-Lock. Basically forgive T-Lock. Were you buying into the propaganda that they tried to serve us? That they were trying excuse me, adjusting my bra. Did you buy into the propaganda that they were trying to serve us in this episode? They were trying to redeem him before they spoiler they're trying to redeem him before they killed him off. Did you like that? They kind of got me. While I was watching the episode, I was like, okay, maybe T-Lock wasn't that bad. Also, I had other moments where he wasn't that bad. Like when he was supportive of Max and Max's little crush or whatever, I was like, okay, T-Lock isn't all bad. He's mostly bad, but he's not all bad at the end, And he's the only one who was willing to threaten people and shoot, out of all the normal non-criminal people. But then again, T-Lock may have been mixed up in some other shady stuff. We don't. Oh, T-Lock. Other questions I have. What do you think that the crime daddy is hiding? What is crime daddy hiding? Other than trying to pit his children against each other, what is his whole deal, do you think? I mean, I guess we're going to pivot now. We're finally done. You hear it? I don't know if you hear it. I don't know if it's catching on the video. But we're finally done with the Ronald storyline. So I guess we're pivoting towards, we have to care about the criminal family. We'll get to that in a second. Now, and let's talk about Miss Scarlet. She's so embarrassing. Wasn't Scarlet stabbed in a very similar place that Ronald was stabbed in 2 weeks ago? Is it just me? I swear he was stabbed towards the neck. And she immediately died. I want to know how does biology and anatomy work on this show? Because it's not consistent for character to character. Just like he very easily dispatched the doctor, even though some of these characters are seemingly immortal. Okay, anyway, let's go let's rewind all the way back to the crime people, because they're the least interesting, so let's get them out of the way. So Max and Rachel are still kidnapped. Now, Max and Rachel, how was Max able to get out of her thing, but the mom wasn't? How? That doesn't make any sense. They should have both been able to wriggle out and free themselves. Also, who was watching them? It's just one guy? Who is he working for? He's working for the white crime family? I don't care. And then I literally wrote, I'd rather die than eat that dry-ass donut. When he sliced into that thick, dry-ass donut, I was like, oh no. I'm like, just stab me. Just stab me, sis. I can't eat that. I don't eat just anything. Get that away. Go get some Krispy Kremes. Why are you playing with me? Ugh. That's what I would have said. But anyway. And then I literally said, when they were doing the whole rescue attempt, I was like, you know what? T-Lock has been a stupid bitch throughout this season. But, he's tried to redeem himself in the 11th hour. I was low-key proud of him. I didn't think he had that in him. I didn't think he had it in him to get a gun and all that stuff. The only thing, okay, this is the one thing that I wanted to pick on from that scene was, so T-Lock takes off the wire and all this stuff. He goes down a secret back stairwell that nobody else can find, leading to the library that no one else could find, exiting out the library, even though it's a nearby location that apparently connects to where they were going. No one is over there monitoring the library. He slips out the side. No one saw the car. And the person thought to get a walkie-talkie Come on, like I just really couldn't believe it, because usually these criminals are so stupid and smash and grab, but now he has this whole convoluted plan about secret exits and walkie-talkies and secret vehicles. It doesn't make any sense. And then in the end, it still led straight to where they were. So I'm just like, that was a waste of 5 minutes. They're just doing stuff to fill time at this point. This is why that you notice by this point in last season, they had already announced season 2. You notice they haven't announced season 3. We're keeping an eye on it, but you notice they have not announced season 3. I'm take bets in the comments. Do we think that they're gonna get canceled? I mean, you let me know. I think that they are. I mean, because by this time, like episode 12, and there's only 15, they had already announced that like 11. I think halfway through the season they announced there was going to be a season 2. Anyway, that's all I had to say about that. Let's talk about Scarlett being the worst mother in the freaking world again. She's embarrassing. This is what I literally wrote. I was like, Scarlett is embarrassing. She's doing all this BS to try to save Ronald's life, and she ends up killed. No, but let's say why she's really embarrassing. This is why Scarlett's really embarrassing. Because she risked her life, her daughter's life, in order to save a man who was living at home with his mommy and only succeeded in moving out from his mommy's house after he killed her. That's your man, Scarlett. And you was gonna stick beside him till the very end. And you know what? You know what, Scarlett? When you play stupid ass games, you win stupid prizes. So now she's dead. You know, congrats. You know, like, like, why would she do all that stuff? I was like, you're literally risking your life. You're literally threatening normal people. First of all, how did they know the doctor? Anyway, I'm not even going to get into that because I was probably in the episode that I skimmed through. I'm not going to poke too many holes. Because I know that my watching has some holes, so I'm gonna relax on that for a second. But you was literally holding people at gunpoint and carrying on, yelling at people, saying, "Shut up, don't talk anymore." And the guy, he was literally being held at gunpoint and still made it a point to be like, "You're a bad mom. What is your next step from this?" You and your daughter, sis. As soon as he saw the daughter, you could just tell he lost even more respect for her. Like, he was like, wow, that's your kid? You brought your kid in this situation? Wow, how embarrassing for you. Like, you're just trash. She's trash. And now she's dead. I guess what they say, good riddance to bad trash. And then, when he gave him that shot, this is why I was mad at the doctor, though. I'm like, doctor, this is how you got killed, babe. Doesn't he have some sort of knockout juice? Some sedatives that he could have given Ronald? First of all, I would not, knowing that this woman was waving a gun in my face, I would not have re-enlivened the grown-ass man that she was traveling with. I would have given him a sedative. In fact, I may have given him a saline solution or something, nothing at all. I'm like, oh, it's not working, sis. I don't know what to do. Oh, no. She ain't a doctor? I don't even know what degree Scarlett has. I mean, is she a high school graduate? I don't even know that. It's like, if I was the doctor, I would have played right in her face. I would have played right in her face. I would have given him a sedative, and then when she was turned around, I would have. What is that stuff they use in insane asylums, and they stab them in the back of the neck and it makes them pass out? Give them that sedative, whatever strength that is. That's what I would have given to her. And then I would have called my wife on the car phone. I don't know, sometimes you can call people on their car even if they don't have their cell phone. I don't know, people can still do that. But anyway. Yeah, that was stupid. That the whole situation was stupid. I mean, I feel bad for the doctor, but the doctor kind of let himself get killed. You were the one in control. Like, you can hold a gun up to a doctor, but a doctor at the end of the day is the one with medical expertise and has, it is low key gonna be in charge of any situation like that. And Of course, because the way they wrote him, he's dumb. He's just as dumb as everybody else. No, doesn't matter your medical degree on Big Sky. You're just as dumb as everybody else. So you're gonna go along to get along until you get shot, killed, stabbed, or neck broken. So it is what it is. Bye, Doc. Good night. Oh my gosh! And then Wolf, Mr. Wolf Legarsky, he can't never leave well enough alone. When he Hulk strengthed himself out of that car, I was like, oh my gosh. Every time Ronald thinks that he's home free, here comes Wolf. I love that part when he tackled him. I was like, yay. I'm like, I don't even like Wolf, but I like when he gets Ronald's goat. I love that. Like, Ronald really thinks he's about to sneak away. Here he comes. Poof. Tackle him. Get him. Yeah. And then whatever the doctor gave him made him so lucid that he was able to walk around. You hear the banging? Hopefully you don't. He was able to be fighting, swinging hooks around, shooting guns, all of that. Come on now. How can he wake up from a little surgery? First of all, can we just state the obvious? I know we keep saying this. I'm a broken record here, and that's kind of why I've been skipping episodes, because I'm a broken record, because none of it makes any goddamn sense. Okay, I'm a broken record, because Ronald should have bled out already. He had lost so much blood. He should have been dead. He should have been dead. He should have been dead, or he should have been so weak that he couldn't stand no matter what shot the guy gave him. There's no way. It's been days since he's been stabbed and shot. I'm sorry, was he shot? I don't even remember. He accumulated all these wounds over the course of 3 weeks. I don't remember how he got hurt. So many people have gotten shot in the last 3 weeks. I don't even know. And when Cassie finally killed him, and I was like, of course they're going to let Cassie kill him, okay? Because Cassie is now getting to avenge her father, and she's getting to avenge Jerry, girl, Jessie is her real name, getting to avenge Jerry, and she's getting to solve the case that was been bothering her and upsetting her because of the kidnapped girls, and all this stuff, on and on and on. Okay, so she finally gets to get him. Good, congratulations, Cassie, you got him. You did the damn thing. And he stabbed her, but then she pulled it out. I don't care. Goodbye. That's as long as he's dead. As long as he's dead, okay? Okay. Now, I've reserved this ending part for just to rant about things I'm mad about. I'm mad about Phoebe becoming an orphan. Even though her parents were trash, I'm still mad that she's an orphan. Poor Phoebe. I hope she has some really nice grandparents on her father's side. Because, poor Phoebe. I'm also mad about Jenny. I'm gonna get their names. I've only been watching the show for 2 years now. Jenny and what's his name kissing all at the crime scene after I'm like, come on now, why are you kissing? Kissing at work? Unprofesh. And then I'm still mad about how easily Ronald killed the doctor, where half these characters are freaking immortal and can get up and jog around with wounds. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Anyway, if you made it all the way to the end, give me a little book to commemorate my bookshelf coming back to the channel. I'm finally getting this done on a Friday. I'm finally filming on a Friday, and all of this noise is going on in the background, so please enjoy that. I don't know what else to say. That's it. We hit the 15-minute mark. We're under 15. Yes. Now, this is how you know this season was kind of slow, because last season I would have videos that were like 20, 25 minutes long. I have not cracked that in so long. I have not cracked 20 minutes in a long time. There's not that much going on in the show. I guess I barely talk about the crime family, but they're boring. I like the Kleinsassers better. I miss the Kleinsassers a little bit. They were a lot of fun. Them and their egos, and them threatening each other over game night, and the dad, his little, I love that. I love that. His little Jeff Bridges impersonation. I love that. I miss them. I miss them. They were better, more entertaining characters. The new crime family is boring as hell. Anyway, goodbye. That's all. Goodbye.